Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making meatloaf and cauliflower mash for supper. I've got to make supper anyway, so I thought I would just take you along with me. But first, I had a question from a viewer the other day. They wanted to know why I have a YouTube channel if I am such an introvert. That's a good question. I ask myself that question every day. It's actually helped me a lot to have a channel and to share different stuff with you guys, whether it be cooking, traveling, just things that I do on an everyday basis. So it helps me come out of my shell a little bit, and it really excuse me, it really helps me when you guys comment on my videos, because then I get to talk to you as a community, and I actually love that. So being an introvert is kind of scary, because like all my life I have been self-conscious in my looks, my talking, my communication skills. So even if I'm confident about a subject, I still get tongue-tied, and it's been a big issue for me all the time. So I thought that if I made a YouTube channel and kind of did the things that I enjoy doing and then just take you along with me, I feel like I'm opening up more like all the time. And so it's kind of helping me. It's like therapy for me. Like even when my husband's home, I can't do a video in front of him because I'm always scared of what he thinks. I'm scared of what everybody thinks. And that's a big issue for me. So right now, my husband is in the garage, and I'm going to make supper while he's in there. And then if he comes in, I might stop the video. That's how kind of insecure I am. But at the same time, this is my hobby. I love doing it. I love the comments. I love talking to you all. So that's why I do YouTube. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to start cooking. I'll take you with me, and I might just talk a little bit here and there as I'm preparing everything. But sometimes I just go silent, and I'm just kind of zoning out and doing my things. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give me a like and a subscribe. See, I'm more tongue-tied. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it a lot. And let's get cooking. All right, let's start with our meatloaf. I'm going to dump in 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'll add some Italian seasoning. I can open up the friggin' container. An egg. Garlic powder. A good amount of garlic powder. I would add some raw onions, but we all know who doesn't like raw onions. Yeah, that would be my husband. So onion powder it is. Some W sauce, as I would call it, because I can't say the full word. Worcestershire, Worcester. W sauce it is. And some chili sauce. Honestly, if you've watched any other videos of mine, oh my gosh, I always say I am not a professional. This is a hobby of mine. I have to make supper, so I might as well shoot a video. But no, I am not a cook at all. I'm going to put my rubber gloves on because I don't like touching meat. Again, I have said this in previous videos. Oh my God. All right, let's mix. I remember my mom used to do this all the time when I was growing up. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes. That was her go-to. So really, I never learned how to cook when I was growing up. I just kind of cooked the basics just to get fed, really. I was a single mom for 3 years, so we ate a lot of Canadian hot dogs. I know it's not nutritious, I know. But I have come a little ways from that. All right. Gonna take off the gloves. Spray our loaf pan. And re-glove because I wasn't thinking ahead. And stick the mixture in here. I'm only going to put half the mixture in. And then I'm going to shred some cheese and layer it. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, so this is the cheese grater that I use. And I love it because I don't like buying shredded cheese. It's not the same, really. I'm going to cut a chunk off and shred it. Using the wrong knife, of course. Ugh. Probably can't see me shredding with my shredder here. Does that work? A little bit. There we go. So I got my cheese in my shredder, and it's just a crank shredder. I love it. It works perfect. And I think that's enough for the center of the meatloaf. Oops, shit. Okay, put some cheese in there. Put another glove on because I don't like meat, remember? All right, put the rest of the meat in here. Pat it down again. Perfect. Put a little bit more chili sauce on top. Oh, what's with this lid? Jeez. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slowly. All right. Spread it around with my brush a bit. like I actually know what I'm doing, but really I don't. A little bit more cheese on top. Use my dull knife for that again. Grunting actually does make it easier, just so you know. Shred some more cheese. All right. A little bit more cheese on top. And the oven's going to be set at 450, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like half hour to 45 minutes, but I will let you know. Okay, while the oven is warming up for the meatloaf, let's start the cauliflower mash. Now, I've made this once before and it was really good. So I decided that I would do it again because I do have a head of cauliflower. And we're making meatloaf, so it kind of goes together. We're going to trim all this stuff off. I don't know why they have so many leaves. Okay. Oh. I don't really want to eat all these leaves. Okay, get rid of all this stuff in my compost bin. I'm sure the leaves are good for you somehow, but I don't want to eat them. I'm just going to cut this into small bits so I can boil this. I'll wash it, of course, first. See, it's browning a little bit, so it's probably good that I'm cooking it today. Okay, let's go wash. Okay, the cauliflower is all washed up. And I will boil it just like I would boil potatoes to make mashed potatoes. So I'll bring it to a boil and let the cauliflower get tender, and we'll go from there. So I actually figured out how to do this when I was doing the keto diet, and you couldn't have potatoes. So cauliflower is kind of a non-tasting food, but if you add sour cream, butter, bacon bits, and like all the fixins to it, it's really good. And I really don't care for cauliflower rice, but when I make it from scratch, it's pretty good. It's almost done. It's getting there. Okay, I think we're done. Pretty tender. Now I'm just gonna strain the water and start mashing. Okay, I'm gonna add some butter. Some cream. We don't usually buy milk in this house. I buy almond milk for my smoothies, but that's as close as it gets. Add some garlic powder. some onion powder. I'm trying to lay low on the salt because of my husband's health. And we're just gonna mash with my meat masher, which I love. I was gonna use my, not my blender, but my mixer. And I don't know if I want it creamy. I think I want a little bit of chunk. Love this thing. And yes, it's cauliflower, but with the seasonings and the butter and the bacon bits that I'm going to be putting in it, it's going to be delicious. I would also add cauliflower, or not cauliflower, sorry, sour cream. I do not have that right now. I'm going to add some bacon bits. Yes, I did have some fresh bacon that I could have chopped up this morning, but I ate it, so that's not happening. I'm gonna actually try some Laughing Cow in it as well. This is just the basic cheese. It's not seasoned at all. Oh God, I hate how they have these packages. Oh, I'm gonna do 2 of them, because it's a whole head of cauliflower. Honestly. Okay. Let's mash all this together. I will put the link for the meat masher. This is kind of called a meat masher, but the masher and the cheese grater in the description if you would like to pick one up. I love them both. I use them all the time. All right. This is the only downfall of the meat masher. You just got to clear out all the grooves. But it does a really, really good job in mashing everything. And yes, I have a potato masher too, but I don't know. This one I really like. So I think that's it. I'm going to wait until the meatloaf is done. And then we'll go from there. And that's basically dinner. I'll probably serve it with a salad, or even some like sliced cucumber or sliced tomatoes. But I think that's the meal, guys. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already.